Good afternoon and welcome to today's news brief. Today is Friday, April 30th, and in Mexico we're celebrating Children's Day. So happy day to all the children and your inner child as well. I am very happy to welcome once again the Managing Director of the Los Cabos Tourism Board, FITURCA for its acronym in Spanish, Rodrigo Esponda. Rodrigo, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time of your busy schedule to take this interview.
Thank you, Claudia, for the opportunity to talk to you.
Wonderful. Well, Los Cabos continues to make the news and it continues to earn awards. Recently, anybody was at the WTTC Summit in Cancun, and there Los Cabos received yet another award and the state of Baja California as the place with the most resilient destination and the most resilient place in the world. So tell us about that prize and that award.
Well, I think it's a very good reflection of the hard work that everybody in the destination and in the state have been doing because what it mentions, the award, is the resilience because of the public-private partnership that has been able throughout different challenges to be overcome and to be still positioned as a top destination with the fastest recovery rate in terms of arrivals and visitors that have been coming, with all the proper measures and the proper care that we've been providing. So I think it's a very good indication that in the world they are paying a lot of attention to what everybody's doing in the tourism community in Los Cabos and Bajacaliforniasur.
It's wonderful. And as you mentioned, this is because Los Cabos in particular, and as well as the rest of the state, has recovered at a great speed, a great rate. And this has something to do also with the campaign that you have launched, that the Tourism Board has launched, of Los Cabos with Care, a safer way to get away. Everybody continues to post in terms of travelers. They post on a personal level that they feel very safe in Los Cabos. Can you once again run through what we have been doing as a destination to make travelers feel welcome and safe?
Yeah. Well, the Los Cabos with Care program is a 360 approach that we have been implementing throughout different levels. First, the regional protocols that with the State Commission has been implemented with the COEPRIS and the participation of the different groups, the Hotel Association, the Timeshare Association, Transportation, and other suppliers, as well as the Punto Limpio certification that is a national one. And then we have 3 international seals. First, the WTTC, Travel Safe Stamps, the Intertech Cristal, and then finally, as you know, the Verify with Forbes Travel Guide with Share Care. And they all have been participating, and precisely at the WTTC, for example, Share Care was there, and they were, everybody mentioning the fact that Los Cabos was the first destination worldwide to get it, and that it is a true reflection of what is really happening, because we want to provide the level of safety that everybody is looking to. And if you travel a little bit around, you will see that in Los Cabos, the protocols and the measures are conducted in a much more professional way. We have seen that is really marking a point to where the destination is moving. And in that 360 approach, we also include some environmentally friendly initiatives, as well as the Alianza Comunitaria that you are very well involved, because the community support now is going to be even more important than what it's been in the past.
Absolutely. Now, we have been talking about WTTC in the news for the last week, I would say. Can you please let the audience know what is WTTC? Because it's a huge forum that puts Los Cabos in front of almost 20,000 tour operators and people involved in the tourism sector. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, the WTTC, it's a worldwide organization that groups all the private business. So the major hotel, cruise, airlines, and private companies in the tourism industry. But in the last year or 14 months since the COVID-19, they have really taken a worldwide lead into best practices. They have, for example, a task force that every week we gather from different parts around the world to share best practices of what is happening. A couple of times Los Cabos has been participating with specific examples of things that we've been doing here. But then this summit really gathers the most important leaders in the tourism business, all the CEOs, presidents, board members from the major hotel companies, all the airlines. We had the participation of a few presidents or former presidents of different countries around the world, prime ministers. A lot of people participated. It was a hybrid event. Not everybody was physically in Cancun, but many of them were participating online with presentations. The technology worked perfectly. It's been the best event that I've really seen. It was seamless. The communication, you couldn't believe that they were in the other side of the world, because there were people from Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, Australia, and other parts around the world. The topics that they were discussing were related to technology, women participation, the best public policies for tourism, and what was the foreseen in the near future of the tourism industry. What is going to be looking in the next few months, and the positive ambience really mark a difference, because everybody is looking to reactivate an industry that provides 1 out of 10 jobs worldwide. So imagine what we're mentioning. So in Los Cabos is very important, but around the world is also very important. So the event was truly interesting, and Mexico lead in the fact that this is the first worldwide event in the tourism industry that has been happening since COVID-19. We lead with the example. There was a very specific protocol that everybody had to be passing periodical tests before getting into the event. So there was like a bubble created, and all the protocols have been to follow also. So really it's been super interestingly, and I know that everybody pay attention to what Los Cabos is doing. That's why the award is so important, and it's a reflection of the job that everybody in the society in Los Cabos and Bajacaliforniasur are doing.
It's wonderful. And finally, you were talking at WTTC, everybody was talking about the upcoming trends, and Los Cabos has been a trendsetter over the past year or even longer, staying ahead of the wave in terms of recovery, and we're seeing the results now. Can you tell us a little bit about what trends are upcoming and how Los Cabos is staying ahead of that?
Yeah, well, we have seen a very fast recovery. We are at a 60% in Q1 recovery versus Q1 of 2019 in terms of air traffic and visitors coming to a destination, with few changes that are important. Everybody's looking to have a higher quality service in all regards. In terms of safety, they want to feel safe, they want to feel involved, they want to know more about the community, they want to have a deep knowledge of the places that they are looking to travel. It's not just looking to travel without really paying attention to the fact of where are you going. And I think there we have a lot to offer, a lot to provide. The fact that the Sea of Cortez and the unique ecosystem that we have in Los Cabos, it is really being cared and considered, helps us in that regards. Private groups, everybody is talking about private groups and how the experiences are done in much more smaller and contained way. The hotels, there was a lot of discussion about the technology that needs to be implemented in the hotels and in all the tourism services. The touchless solutions, everybody was mentioning about it, and I think it's a big trend that in the destination everybody's embarking. Much more direct business, that the consumers are really taking the direction to, instead of going through an intermediary, they want to go directly, or at least have a connection with the hotel or with the tour directly to know a little bit more before booking. They want some reassurance about it, and we have seen it. The base of loyal travelers has increased. The people want to travel to places that they have some confidence in what they will be finding there. Safety will be more important moving forward. right now it's all regards to biosafety, biosanitary cleanliness measure, but moving forward would really be as a personal safety measures where we also have a lot to provide. So the main trends, really Los Cabos is ready to cover all of them. And I am truly sure that we will have a very positive end of 2021 and a very positive 2022 through a clear path of recovery for all the activities and employment in Los Cabos.
Well, wonderful. We hope you're a prophet and that it all comes true. And thank you again for continuing to bring good news to Los Cabos and continuing to support the promotion and recovery of our tourist destination and the place that we are fortunate to live in. Again, thank you for your time. That is all that I have for you today. Have a great evening and a great weekend. And remember to tune in on Sunday at 6 p.m. for another edition of Cabomilnews and Community Update with Corey Riggs and Claudia Velo.